Yo, 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 it's your boy Onte, and welcome to the Alpha Talk Podcast, episode 25. 25. Welcome, everybody. This is another great episode from your boy Onte. So, I hope everyone's having a good day and a blessed night. So, basically, I'm just going to hop right into it. As you guys may know, my last video, you can check it out on YouTube at Alpha Talk with Onte on YouTube. If you want to go see my last YouTube, I talked about how I just moved to Austin and what made me want to move to Austin and my change of attitude and my change of lifestyle, my daily habits to get there. So on this episode, I will be talking about two things that basically have gotten me to where I am now and how I'm actually going by it every single day of my life. So the first topic that I would like to get into is change of lifestyle. As you may know, we are in a lot of crazy times right now, and a lot of people haven't really been focused on themselves or trying to accomplish their higher self or their goals to get wherever they want to get to in life. And for a lot of people, it's a lot harder to actually do those things when you are doing certain things in your life that doesn't involve yourself accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish. And this is a um, big feature in your life. I call it a feature because it is a feature. Like, it's really up to you deep inside your heart if you want to change your lifestyle and become the better self of you. Also, my cat Clover is over there. Don't mind her, but Clover's in the building today. But like I was saying, like, your change of lifestyle is very important. Like, the things and basically everything that you do is super important. Why is that? Is because let's say you want a super baddie girl or a top 10 girl who's a 10 out of 10, right? So it's like, if you want this girl, what do you have to do to get this girl? You gotta change the things that you wear, change maybe your hairstyle, maybe, shave a little bit, get these things all trimmed up and do maybe work out a little bit, get a couple muscles. I don't know. Whatever it is that you have to do as a man or a woman to get yourself together to change your life. And that's a few steps to changing your lifestyle in the way that you want for the better. Because like I said, there's people out here who aren't taking themselves serious. So when it's like, my question to myself and to you is like, when are you gonna start taking your life serious and taking it to the next level to get to where you have to get to? Because it's like, obviously, yeah, you want to have fun and do things in life. I'm not saying nobody cannot have fun in their life. I have fun and do what I want to do and go out, maybe get a few drinks here and there. Like, obviously, yeah, you're supposed to have fun in life, but it's like, are you gonna change the ways that you live to be better for yourself? A lot of people want to become millionaires. A lot of people want to become entrepreneurs. A lot of people want to do all these things. They want to be YouTubers. They want to be workout fitness people. They want to do all these things. But it's, to me, it's like, if you can't change the way that you live in, how do you think you're gonna live once you actually become a professional fit athlete or a professional YouTuber or a professional podcaster or entrepreneur? So how do you think other people are gonna look at you when you get to that point in life? Like, if you're still going out every night or dressing a certain way, do you think people are gonna start taking you serious about the things that you're doing to, in your life to get there? So uh like I said, changing clothing is very important in anything that you want to do, especially if you want to get women. Women, there's this thing that I found out about women and what they like. So women like a man who walks with a big high chest, walks with a little sway in his shoulders, and a little bit like that. Women like a man who can walk with confidence, and it shows it. That women can feel that he has confidence. Same thing with men. Men likes a woman who walks good and has a little sway to their hip when they're walking, like a sexy walk. So it's like, you want the baddie, you want the top 10 girl, you want a successful business, you want all the cars, you want the house, but how can you get there if you're doing the same exact thing you've been doing since 2010 or 2011? Or just because you took a year to change direction, can you keep that direction in the right path to get your life on the right path? And for me, that's what I did. I literally lived and breathed Austin almost every single day. Like, I would get on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat if I had to. I would mostly do it on Instagram though. I would get on Instagram and literally just go to the explore page and literally just sit there and literally just like look at pictures of Austin and look at all types of stuff from Austin, just because I wanted to move to Austin so bad. Like I just loved it. Like I dreamed of it. I wouldn't stop talking about it. Like you can ask all my friends, my coworkers, my stepbrother. Shout out to James and shout out to Miss Leslie. But if you would have watched, if you would talk to any of them, bro, you can just ask them and they'll tell you specifically like I changed a lot of things. I mean, yeah, I might have been doing something that might have been in the same thing, but at the end of the day, I made sure when I got off work, I did something. I did something that got me closer to getting to Austin. It doesn't matter if it was me writing down notes or figuring out a business tactic or whatever it is to get you closer to your goals. That's what you got to do. It doesn't matter. It's the small things that will get you there is what's important. You celebrate the big goals whenever you get to that big goal, but the little tiny steps that you have to take to get there is what's really important. And understanding like taking a sacrifice and struggling, and you might not having a meal or for a couple of days or whatever it is, but that's what has to happen in order for you to get to where you have to get to. Like basically you got to fight like a dog, fight like a wolf or whatever it is, but it's up to you to get to that point in your life to where you have to change the course. You got to understand that a lot of people in your life aren't going to be on the same path as you. And that's okay. You can't be upset about that. Like, that's okay. When you die, you don't die with your friends. You know what I'm saying? You die alone. So eventually in life, you have to change up the course. Change up your friends, your family, your surroundings, dog. A different city. You got to start changing up things to become what you want to become. But it's like, how can you become what you want if you have never explored the world or you have never been out of your hometown before? How can you explore or tell people or coach people certain things if you've never experienced other atmospheres of life and seen different things or seen different cultures or something like that? And I think that's highly important into a person that wants to own a business or just change his life for the better or to do anything. And I just don't like when people like try to. Obviously, when you change your life, you change your style of talking. You change your clothes. Obviously, you want more money. You want to make more money. Obviously, you want to get women. Obviously, you want to get more vehicles. Obviously, you want more better clothes, stuff like that. But I just want this episode to be very, very like motivational and inspiring because it took me a lot to get here. And I know anybody that's watching on YouTube, Facebook, anything's possible in life and you can do it. And without a doubt, anybody can do it. I'm still growing as myself and I'm doing really good for myself. So I think anybody else out there can do what they gotta do as long as you stay on the path that you have to get there. And one thing I want people to truly understand is that money is important. Yes, money is truly important. Obviously, you need money to take care of yourself, take care of your family, your friends, anything to get whatever you want in life. Obviously, it's extremely important. But I just don't like the fact that a lot of people like to push the money game on people and be like, oh, I'm money hungry, dog. Like, I get my money up. I get my bread, this and that, and the wolf ball bat. Like, we get it. You get your money up. But let me ask you this, for anybody that's watching. If money is so important, obviously money is important to an extent, though. If money was so important, what is the end goal? Ask yourself right now. What is the end goal for money? What do you get at the end? What do you get for money? You don't get anything. Are you constantly just buying things, investing things maybe, or anything in that? But it's like, what is truly the end goal with your money? When you die, it goes on to the next person. Like, it doesn't matter what you do for money. It doesn't matter. Money is going to be here. Money is going to get here. It's just up to you to go get the money. Don't be sitting here. Money is the root of all evil. And that's extremely true. You'll die over a dollar bill or a $5 bill. Somebody will kill you after that. Like, it's crazy on this world. And a lot of people don't understand that money is important, but money is not. You should not let money control your life. You should let money only control the things like real materialistic things. That's the only thing you should let money do. Other than that, the important thing about life, dog, is happiness. Happiness is more important than anything money can buy. If you're, like I said, Bill Gates and all of them had divorce. These are rich men who had divorces. Come on now. That just goes to show, that's a prime one example that shows you that you can't think that money is going to make you happy. Money does not make you happy. Happiness is what makes you happy. Like going outside, seeing people, touching things, doing all this stuff is what makes you happy for yourself. And change of lifestyle is truly important, man. And I feel like in order, just like I said, you got to do that in order for you to evolve yourself as a man or a woman. In order for you to evolve in this world, you got to change up the way that you live, because it's like that wouldn't even make any sense. If the world is growing, if Mother Nature is growing and everything's changing outside, why can't everything's being built and all that, right? Why not change with life itself? When you want yourself to catch up to like technology or something like that, you will have to change the way you are. And people just don't understand that. Like, I mean, yes, you're supposed to have fun, but it's like, come on now, like you gotta step it up, step it up, step it up. You gotta step it up. You gotta keep stepping it up every single day. You gotta tell yourself, as soon as you wake up, step it up. You gotta go get the bag, man. You gotta step it up. It is what it is. That's just part of life. You have to become the better self of you. Like, people are truly important. Your friends are important, but your family or your friends can turn their back on you and not even look twice about it. So as long as you take care of yourself, take care of your temple and your mindset, and your family, or if you have family or your pets, like my pets, just do what you have to do to make sure you are happy in your own body and in your own soul, because that's truly important. And nobody can't bring that happiness down but you. You got to understand that your brain is strong. You got to hold your happiness and keep it that way. Nobody else can keep it that way but you. Truly you. You only know yourself. Maybe if you're married or so, but only you truly knows yourself. Change of lifestyle should be part of everybody's resume in your daily life. Elevation is truly key to how you become your true self. I'm not at my true self at all. Nowhere near close to being my true self. But I know for a fact that I'm getting there and I'm getting close. And you make mistakes in life. That's just part of life. But it's up to you to bounce back and maintain that same momentum that you had going and become yourself. That's the only thing that's truly important to this whole entire atmosphere of life, is your change of lifestyle. And I've been posting it a lot on my social medias because I just want to get it, I just want people to understand, man, change of life and change of lifestyle and daily habits is just something that should be on your calendar and your back wall. Like, it should be truly important. So do what you got to do to change your lifestyle for the better, and only for you for the better, and for your family for the better. That's truly important. That's the only thing that's important to me, and that's what should be important for you guys, me providing this message for you guys. And I had the second topic for this whole entire episode. The second topic that I had was daily habits. And now, this is truly self-explanatory for anybody that's watching. Like, if you obviously are watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, this is self-explanatory. Like, clearly what it says, daily habits. What do you do every single day once you wake up out of bed? I personally be slacking some days, but some days I don't be slacking and I actually get things done and go do a workout or go do a run. But other than that, it's like, ask yourself, what do you do every single day that you wake up? Literally, what do you do every day when you wake up, and how do you carry on that day when you are in the motion of your day, getting back and forth or whatever, going to work or whatever? I'm starting to understand that you're important. It's important for you to wake up and do something productive, because that is what leads your day into being positive and having a good day, basically. Obviously, everybody has a bad day, but I think how you start the day is how you have a good day. You know what I mean? If you start the day with a nice breakfast or a nice stretch or a nice run or cardio or whatever, or drink some caffeine, get a little bit cracked out a little bit. I think if you start your day in a good way, you'll probably end the way in a good way. That's truly important to me, and it should be important to you guys. And this is a big thing for me. Like, my daily habits are still trying to get better. Like, I'm still working on my daily habits, because some days I be lacking. Like, I do terrible. I do bad. Like, it happens. Like, we are humans. We fail, but we got to stop the failure and improve and work on our improvements. But it happens. Like, it happens. this is very big on me, man. Like how I said in most previous videos when I was back in Dallas. I used to work for a trucking company, a freight company, and I was some days, man, it'd be long. You'll go in at 2 in the morning, you wouldn't get off till like 1 in the afternoon. It would be truly like it's hard. Like it's a basically a graveyard shift. So it's like you'll go home. Obviously, you're tired. You'll go home and go to sleep. You will not wake up till the next day. I mean, almost till it's time for you to go back to work again. And a lot of people deal with that besides me. So I know how it truly is. And so it's like you gotta take that sacrifice and not go to sleep when you get home and do what you gotta do to get close to your goals. And it's hard, man, especially doing it, especially every single day. It's hard to keep that momentum going. It's so hard. But I promise you, once you get done with that fifth day or that third day, or maybe a whole entire week of 7 days doing consistently things that you want to do, maybe it could be working out or hopping on a laptop and working and watching videos and learn how to editing or uploading episodes or whatever you do. If you keep it consistent, I promise you it'll feel so good, and you have the momentum to understand that, dang, like I don't want to do what I just did last week. I want to improve each week, every single week, and maybe every day you have finally have your set schedule of every single day that you want to do, every single thing that you want to do every single day. And that's what I'm getting to. Learning, teaching myself how to become not become how I want my daily schedule to look like. Obviously, you have your job and stuff, but the whole object of life is to get away from the job and learn how to control your schedule and how you go by your schedule. Because a lot of people just go home and they sit down. They either play the game, which ain't nothing wrong with the game if you play the game, or they just don't do anything. They just work, go home, work, go home, go work, go home. But that's okay with some people. There's some people out there that actually enjoy that and they love doing that. And that's okay. If you love doing that, then this message is not for you. This is a disclaimer because I know people. If you don't like that, then that's okay. But for the people out there that want a little bit more out of life and they want to not get away from 9 to 5, I'm telling you right now, you have to make some sacrifices. Take that leap of faith. I took a leap of faith and moved to Austin, Texas, not knowing anybody out here and just doing what I had to do. I had to grind it real hard at work, suck it up, and make sure I got here. So you just got to change the way you do things, change your movement, change the things that you do. Maybe you need to stop going out so much. Maybe you need to stop hanging out with this person or this group. Maybe you need to start surrounding yourself with people who are going to make you positive with what you do. Make you positive with what you want to do and talk about things that makes you happy with your life. And understand that you don't need to hang out with them every single day. You have friends, there's friends out there that get mad at you because you don't want to hang out with them because you have something to do. Bro, that's okay. I have something to do. This is more important than you. If I go hang out with you, this ain't gonna get done. Then what? You're not gonna get in trouble for it. I'm gonna get in trouble. This is my responsibility that I need to take care of. Procrastination is real. I procrastinate a lot, and I've been working on it. Procrastination is real. You can't keep doing things over and over and over again. You gotta actually do that shit right then and then. Your friends will actually hold you back, dog. Like, I'm not telling you people need to stop hanging out with your friends, but it's just you need to put your foot down to your friends and tell them, like, I am more important than you right now. Right now, I need to do what I gotta do. I need to work on these videos and make sure I'm learning how to make my videos better for my people and my fans. I can't go out right now. Maybe you need to stop going out so much. So you gotta be real with yourself and understand that you are truly more important than that next person. And it sounds so harsh, and a lot of people like to get upset about it, but this is 100% true. You are more important than that next person. So do what you got to do in your daily life to do what you got to do. Stop letting people hold you back. Learn how to say no. I'm very big on not understanding how to say no. And I do know how to say no here and there, but a lot of people don't know how to say no. They're always yes. It's okay to say yes, but there's moments and times where you need to say no to take care of your responsibilities as a person. And with me talking about the daily habits, I actually have these 3 things that helped me out with my daily habits that can possibly help you out, like 3 little pinpoint topics that you can do and use and implement in your life that hopefully can help you the same way it helped me. So for the number one that I have is stop hanging around people that isn't pursuing the same thing as you. Like I was just saying, stop hanging around people that isn't pursuing the same exact goals or the same exact lifestyle as you, right? So let's just say you want to become a professional race car driver. Obviously, you want to hang out with people who like racing cars and going pretty fast for themselves. So you will do that. So just hang around people that you want, that will get you to where you got to get to. It's not that hard. Like I was saying in the most previous podcast, if you want to be solo dolo, it's okay to be alone, bro. It's okay to stop hanging out with the groupies. It's okay to stop hanging out with the group. It's okay to be alone. Maybe you do need to be alone to figure yourself out. Them days where it's hard and you just want to hit somebody up and you just want to like pour out all your feelings to them. Like, obviously, yes, you need to pour out your feelings to somebody eventually. But it comes some days where you just don't have nobody. You got to lean on yourself to motivate yourself to get there. And that's okay to be alone, man. Because the more you be alone, the more you become a savage. And the more you become truly yourself to inspire others and to get things done that got to get done. And I love that. I made that be for myself because, like I said before, I was hanging out with a group of people and hanging out with certain people that just wasn't like getting me where I needed to get to in life, and it was kind of really holding me back, and it hurt it hurts, realizing that friends and family just can't actually, be there or understand why you're pursuing things that you want to pursue or why it's holding you back or what's taking you so long to get there, because this shit's hard, man. This life shit's hard. It takes time to understand certain things if you're not used to that mechanism. Like it takes time, man, and it takes time for people to figure out their life and figure out what they want to do in life, man. We're all humans. It's a lot longer than it is for a lot of other people, and that's okay. And I'm with you with that. So I truly understand why it takes people so long to get to where they got to get to. I mean, it might be the people that you hang out around with. Like I said, learn how to say no. Like I said, this is a topic, my 3 topics that can help you out. Stop hanging around people that isn't pursuing the same thing as you. So, number 2, we have stop being lazy. This one's self-explanatory as well. Just stop periodically being lazy. It's the same thing with the whole building your schedule route. Like, if you know you got certain things to do it. Get it done. First priority thing of the list should be that. Like, get it done with and get it over with. Like, if you have a new job, make sure you're on the job on time. Make sure you get everything done right. Like, this is something that a lot of human beings, not even myself, just a lot of human beings need to understand, man. This is truly important, and it sucks to say, but there's a lot of people that are lazy, man. And there's a lot of go-getters, but there's a lot of people that are lazy, and we just all need to get out of the funk of being lazy, dog. Like, obviously, who doesn't want to sit down, eat popcorn, eat candy, eat some good steaks, and watch movies all day and not do anything and just let money come in? Like, if it was that easy, then, like I said, everybody would do it. And everybody is still doing it. So, everybody just wants to do the get-rich-quick scheme, and they don't want to learn how to, like, become wealthy or become rich and how to have more incomes to get to where they got to get to. Like, we're getting higher in day and age now. They got cryptocurrency, all this stuff. So, you got to start elevating your money up to keep up pace with the life. Like, you're gonna get left behind. I know this isn't a competition, but this is a marathon, and you have to get to where you have to get to and stop playing around with your life. Point blank and simple. It's clearly that simple. And as I'm speaking right now, I'm just getting more hyped and more hyped and more hyped. Like, this is just how life works in order for you to get there. Like, I truly understanding that you can't have the fruit before you plant the seed. Basically, you have to plant your seed first. Everybody has a story. What is your story? What is your story? Everybody on this earth has a story. You have to figure out your story and how you want to illustrate your story. You have to film it. You have to edit it. Then what else you gotta do? You gotta revise it, maybe if you messed up something. Then at the end of the day, you gotta have the finished product. So what is your story? My story is what I'm talking about throughout my podcast and throughout my daily life. This is my story. So what is your story? So for the third topic I have is every day you need to do something that leads you to your goals. This is something like I was saying before. You just got to do certain things, the little things to get you closer and closer and closer to your goals. And it doesn't matter what it could be. You have maybe if you need to hit up somebody and be like, "Hey, can you teach me how to do this?" for the low cost fee. But at the end of the day, you're learning how to develop yourself to make your craft better, and that's okay. Learn how to get out of your normal circle. Learn how to get out of yourself. How should I say? Like get out of your comfort zone. That sounds better. Get out of your comfort zone and be comfortable doing other things in life instead of doing the same exact things. You know what I mean? Like you got to start leading yourself up to getting to the goals and doing what you got to do in life. And maybe that might be having to go learn how to talk to people better, or learning how to groom yourself better, or learning how to, I don't know. It could be anything, man. It could be anything in life. You just got to start doing everything to what you got to do to get closer. Whatever it is that you want to do, learn about anything. You got to do it, dog. Like, I just don't know what else you would do if you're not focusing on or grinding hard to become your best self and to attack all your goals at once and then be happy about it. Like obviously we all are miserable throughout this whole entire world. Like life is hard. Like so in order for you to make it happy, you got to make yourself happy, and then life obviously is going to be happy for you. So spread positive messages and spread positive wisdom to everybody is it's truly important. So I'm understanding that, and those are my three topics that I have for the daily habits for you guys. These are the three things that help me out, and I'm still going by what I'm saying on this thing and everything. So, like I said, I'm gonna go back over again if you want to write it down or if you just want to memorize it, whatever. Number one is stop hanging around people that isn't pursuing the same thing as you. Number two is stop being lazy. Number three is every day you need to do something that leads up to your goals. So I hope you guys take that in consideration and take my things into consideration, because I work real hard, man, and a lot of things that happen in my life right now are doing pretty good, and a lot of things are doing pretty successful, man. So I appreciate you guys for always tuning in to the Alpha Talk podcast. And what I was gonna say was I also want to give a big shout out to a lot of the people that's been supporting me on my YouTube channel. My subscribers are growing. My views are continued being the same exact views that I've been liking. My likes are going up. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's subscribed to my YouTube and everybody that's like on the Facebook Live and watching me and stuff like that. So one more thing that I actually want to talk into conceding the change of lifestyle and the daily habits for this episode was in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve, dog, you got to make a sacrifice. Now, I made a leap of faith coming to Austin, not understanding how it is, or not truly understanding how Austin is, and not understanding like certain things. But like I said, I took this leap of faith, and everything's been looking swell, and it's been looking nice, man. And sometimes you might have to take that leap of faith, dog, and it could be rough, but it's worth it. And I'm telling you, anybody can do it. If I can do it, then you can do it. Like, you got to understand, like, if you want to spend that money on that business, or if you want to talk to a new girl, or if you want to make a new dating app and go get some numbers in person, or if you want to start talking to a girl at work that looks good, man, do it, man. Take that leap of faith. And I promise you, you'll get what you want to get out of it. And it's up to you at the end of the day. Remember that. This whole entire episode, man, is a motivational episode for everybody to get up and get after it and stop being the person that they have been for years. It's time to elevate yourself. We are in the year of 2021. Everybody's elevating. Technology is elevating. So why won't you elevate? Like I said, this is your story. Figure out your story and figure out what you want to do with your life, because how are you going to write it? How are you going to publish it? Who's going to see it? Who's going to write it for you? So are you going to write it for you? And my eyes on this thing are super, super low because this light is right in my face. But thank you for everybody that tuned in to the Alpha Talk podcast. It's your boy Onte. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like. If you're on Facebook, thank you for tuning in so much. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Also, I will be continuing back to my regular schedule. The reason why, I just started a new job, so I couldn't do it Saturday, which was yesterday. So if you're watching this, this will be uploaded on Monday. So thank you everybody for tuning in. It's your boy Onte, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.